For us to get back to this intense moment and what was to come, we would have to go back to the beginning. So today, I'm driving through Clayton County, Georgia, on my way to M.D. Roberts Middle School, whose 8th grade basketball team is currently embarking on an undefeated season. I want to find out more about this program and the culture being created there by Coach Lovett. This is Through My Eyes.
So on defense, stay in front of your man. On offense, we're not blowing back. You gotta do that all the time. All right, pull back. Can we do a photo? No, we ain't scoring yet. All right, we're gonna go to the floor. All right, so half court, coming back. All right, everybody got a ball? Yeah, switch to half court. Y'all got one lady?
The first thing I noticed at this practice was the focus. Coach Lovett and his staff set the tone, and the players were ready to execute. As practice continued, I got a chance to speak with Coach Lovett about his start in coaching.
My name is Joshua Lovett. I'm a 6th grade social study teacher and the head basketball coach for M.D. Roberts Middle School. I played basketball coming up, so I know the game, and the head coach at the time was leaving, and he asked me to take over for him, so I took it over. I was blessed enough to have my father in my life throughout my whole life, so he was always my coach growing up during rec ball, and then having like great coaches at Riverdale Middle and Riverdale High School, guys that really took care of me and looked out for me. So just having that mentorship, I definitely wanted to give back to the kids here to have that same type of mentorship I had with my coaches. So that was my saying coming in. Like, that was my phrase: we're gonna change the culture. Just from the bottom, coming into practice, not needing anybody to start them up. You know, from the beginning, it was more of coming to the gym, shoot around. Then when the coaches come, we get practice started. So just changing the culture to have 3 leaders. I don't have to be in the gym at all. I can come in the gym, they already done ran, stretched, they in their layup drills. So just having them guys being accountable for themselves. And being a championship team, you got to be accountable. So I'm just trying to make sure these guys are accountable for what they do and the things that they are doing. So it's a big deal. Like I said, I have 3 8th graders on my team that have played since 6th grade. They've been here with the program all 3 years through the losing, winning 4 games season to now we're 10-0 now, trying to get a championship. So these guys are very important to me as well as the school. So I want to give them something that they can remember. Big ceremony. It's going to be with the girls basketball team, the cheerleaders as well, and some of our guys. But I'm the only team that has had players from 6th grade all the way through 8th. So that's a big deal for me and for them, to make sure that they feel appreciated for the things they sacrificed. They had to sacrifice to be here for these 3 years and practice and come to practice on the weekends and on holidays as like we are now. So that's a big deal for them. I want to let them know that I really appreciate it. Today was more of a skills thing, so I brought some guys in to come help them out with some skills training, just getting these guys back to competition ready. So, you know, after that Christmas and New Year's food and all that, we're trying to get them back into the scheme of things, man. The expectation is to come out, continue to press the gas. No slowing, no brakes, man. We got to continue to press gas, man. It's a lot of times where we get up by a little bit and we get the laid back. We don't stay focused, and that's the biggest thing, is making sure these guys are focused and making sure these guys are doing what they need to do throughout the game. Showboating, doing it for the gram. You know, they got their friends in the stands shooting the little videos. Got to make sure we staying focused and doing what we need to do. I'm the type of guy where I feel like our team is good enough to beat everybody 20 or 30 points.
It's game day, and the atmosphere here at M.D. Roberts is electric. The dancers are in their element, the cheerleaders are rocking, and the expectation has been set for the 8th grade boys team. Before the game begins, M.D. Roberts Middle School commemorates the last home game of the season for 8th graders that will be making their transition to high school at the end of the school year.
Once again, tonight is 8th grade night. Tonight we're here to celebrate our 8th graders, not only as athletes, but also as students. And we're going to start by introducing our 8th grade boys basketball team. Our energy kid, Logan Coleman. Next we have our brains of the operation, Tyson Miller. And we have our big guy, Timothy Bass Jr. Now we have our speedster, Jaden Wiley. Mr. Capelat, they call Miller. Our guy, Ethan Harbor. Then we have Cameron, Big Cam, Steven. Now we have our 3-year plan. First we have the man in charge, Jason Isaac. Then we have our guard, London Wingfield. Then we have Mr. Cap, Antoine, AJ Horton.
The ceremony is over, and the 10-0 MD Roberts 8th grade team has to defend their undefeated season versus Sequoia Middle School. I was able to see these guys' entire demeanor change, and their energy and focus intensified. I knew that it was about to go down by the look in their eyes. And Coach Lovett delivered his final message to his team before the tip-off.
Gave it to you. You good to go now. Everybody good? Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's time. It's time. All right? There's a lot of people out there, they here to see y'all. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. Run through your offense. Don't get caught up running up and down the court. We ain't just running and jumping, guys. All right? Yes, sir. Let's stay focused. Let's get this thing going, all right? Yes, sir. If you had any issues, any problems for them past, it's over with. It's a new season. All right? It's time for us to get it going.
Yes, sir.
I know we ready.
Yes, sir.
I know we ready.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Hey, let me know. They didn't know, they better ask. Let's go. Hey,
Say it real quick. Man is the law of the jungle. As old and as true as the sky. The wolf that kicks us out prosper. The wolf that breaks us out die. And we hit the court like woo. All day like woo. All night like woo. We the Rams like woo. Like in Maroon like woo. All day like woo. All night like woo. All day like woo. All night like woo.
Grade now. We gotta make sure this thing go crazy, man. We trying to do it for the fans, for these guys, man. It's very important to them. We're gonna make this thing work tonight. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen.
Oh man, these boys are ready to play. They hit the court during warm-ups with high intensity. The gym is packed, and I have a feeling that MD Roberts is about to put up some major numbers against the opposing team. And from tip-off, we could tell that Sequoia Middle School was about to realize why this team is really 10-0. Here are the highlights.
So special. So special.
The final score, 52-8. A blowout that moves the MD Roberts Rams to 11-0. So this has me thinking, what does the future hold for this exciting program?
Yes, sir. We came out with a big victory tonight, 40-point win. The guys just played well. It wasn't to try to beat them down or anything of that nature. It was just straight basketball, man. I think nobody had too many points. It was just spread out. The guys played well. Not only my 8th graders, they definitely showed out for 8th grade night. My 7th graders did exactly what I needed them to do as well. Kept the foot on the pedal, and we gassed out, man. We made sure we made the check engine lights come on, as I like to say. So if we continue to press like this, we'll be county champs, and that's what we're looking forward to. Definitely looking forward to that.
This experience has taught me a lot, from watching practice to the 8th grade night and even their convincing victory. But man, even after an amazing performance, Coach Lovett made sure that it was understood that it is all about building character.
Hopefully we continue to build. It's a magnet school. I can get kids from all over the county. My biggest thing is to have good character kids, or have kids that may not have the best character and mold them into great character kids. It's more about the young man than it is basketball. You know, basketball is the way to get them all together and get them in and working towards a common goal. But just teaching them character traits, integrity, that's a big deal for me. Just being able to do things, have the accountability of a young man, because, you know, like I said, the world is changing. So these kids got to move a little faster than we did when we were growing up.
This is Through My Eyes.